A very good morning to all of you. I am Dr. Vijay Kamble from Pratibha College of Education, Chinswad, Pune. Today I am going to talk on learning theories, which is a part of B.Ed 103 Learning and Teaching. From my experience of teaching, students feel quite little bit difficult these learning theories. So today I have choose the topic Thorndike's learning theory. Introduction. Edward Lee Thorndike had given the learning theory in 1898 from the book Animal Intelligence. The lifespan of Thorndike was 1874 to 1949. He belonged to state of America and he was from the behavioral perspective of psychology. Behavioral perspective of psychology mainly focuses on the framework of stimulus and its related concerned responses. He believed that observation method is a scientific method through which experiments can be done properly and came to certain conclusions. Through the experiment with the cat, he gave three main laws and five sub-laws of learning. This theory, also known as trial and error learning theory, as well as associationistic learning theory. This theory focuses on several trials and meanwhile its related errors and how overcome to these errors is nothing but a learning. Subjective response to stimulus and its relation mainly studied in this learning theory. This is the image of the Edward Lee Thorndike which I have taken from the Google website. The main aspect of Thorndike's learning theories are stimulus, it is a situational aspect. Next, response, it is a behavioral aspect, or we can say it is behavioral actions. Third one, situational relation between stimulus and response. Now, the next main point of this theory is Thorndike's experiment with a cat. Now, we will see that Thorndike had done this experiment with cat to observe the behavioral action and response. For that purposes, he put a hungry cat in a cage type prison box with made an arrangement with one door. That door could be opened by correctly pressing a lever or button of the door. You can see in this picture how the how the Thorndike had made that prison box. In that first picture, the hungry cat is, we can say, just put in that cage, and the aim of the cat is to reach toward the food which is kept outside the box. In the second picture, you can see the random actions of the cat. In the third, accidentally the cat presses the lever or the button, and in the fourth picture you can see the cat come out or reach toward the food. Now in detail we will see the Thorndike's experiment with the cat. A food atom placed outside the cage box. The smell of a food atom attracted the cat to come out the cage box to eat eagerly the food. For achieving food, cat made every possible effort to remove from the cage, but without pressing the lever button, cat could not come out. Cat tried to make various random movements in a cage to come out, like running here and there, jumping, biting the rod of the cage, scratching the rods by the paws, etc. To reach toward the food in the various actions, the cat or the behavior of the cat. By accidentally, cat succeeded to press the lever button of the door and cat come out and got the food. This trial made several times, and after each trial the time duration minimized to reach toward the food, and cat was able to open the door without any error, means learn to press lever button of opening the door. At the end of the experiment, Thorndike made some interference, or we can say the conclusions, that the cat learned the art of opening the door. This process of learning Thorndike named as trial and error. Apart from this trial or error, there are other aspects also important, and these aspects are as following. The following aspects also the important stages of learning process. First one, motivation. Intrinsic motivation, basic instinct. According to the psychologist McDougall, he had given 14 basic instinct of the, we can say, the animals. For that, the hunger instinct of cat is the motivation in the experiment. Second one, aim. To reach toward the food which is kept outside the box was the aim of the cat. Obstacles. The cat was caged of the rod with closed door. These are the obstacles for the cat. Random actions. The cat tried to come out from the cage by biting, dashing, moving, jumping, etc. Accidental success. The cat was doing random actions at that time. Due to this, cat succeeded in opening the door by pressing lever button. Fixation. At several trials, cat learned to adapt exact way of opening the door by minimizing the errors and learn fixing only the right responses. Now the next main important point is Thorndike's laws of learning. After the experiment, Thorndike came to certain laws. These main three important laws are: first one, the law of readiness. This means a state of readiness or inner motivation to learn. The learner must be made ready to learn. This also focuses on learner's state of to participate in learning and preparation for action. The law of effect. The next law: a successful reaction gives satisfaction to the learner, tends to be repeated and stamped as a habit, and an unsuccessful reaction gives annoyance to the learner, tends to be inhibited and rejected it. Thus, pleasure and pain have their effect on learning reactions. The third law of exercise. The third law of exercise has the two sub laws. First one, the law of use, and second one in that, the law of disuse. The situation and response, its high connection, denotes laws of disuse. The law of exercise mainly focuses on the need for repetition as well as practice. It simply means perfect practice makes a perfect man. Then the 5 sub laws of Thorndike's learning theory, I will just name of it. Law of multiple response. Second one, set or disposition. Responses by analogy. Prepondency of element. Fifth one, associative shifting. Educational application of Thorndike's theory. in that how you can apply this theory in your teaching or learning process. First one, behavioral patterns became fixed. In the school system, for honesty, punctuality, and the task, students should be praised or given prizes, and students become satisfied with that action. But when the child would rebuked for laziness, dishonesty, and irregularity, that should be eliminated. Learning is purposeful and goal directed. Learning should have aim, objective, goal direction, and it has specific purpose to gain something. Teacher should clear the purposes as well as objectives of the learning. Learning emphasizes the importance of motivation. The intrinsic and extrinsic motivation is one of the major way through which learning can be achieved. Teachers should motivate students. Learning gives an impetus to drill and practices. Teacher should give ample scope to practice. Like from the examples, in a mathematics subjects, formulas, in the language subject, grammar rule and its practice drills is necessary. Next one, it highlighted the importance of rewards and praises. Teacher should give teacher should give compliment to the students. Teacher should praise and give rewards to the positive aspects of students. Teacher should ignore the negative aspect of student. Next one, teacher should create opportunities. Teacher should create more and more opportunities to the students from activity based learning. Then now next main point is strength of the Thorndike's learning theory. First one, learning capacity. According to ability of individual and their stimulus response bond relation that makes learning fruitful or weak. Second one, repetition. For repetition there will be habit formation and through practice it makes the clarity in that. Transfer of learning. Thorndike gives importance to the, according to him, transfer of learning means past experiences, learning experiences make significant effect on new learning situation. Forgetting. The law of disuse focuses on the forgetting aspect. If practice or repetition would not be happened with some regular intervals, that learning goes to the forgetting. Next one, it is a first scientific experimental perspective looking towards the understanding learning process which is based on observation method. What are the weaknesses of Thorndike's learning theory? These are, according to Thorndike's learning theory, that learning does not take place with insight. Second one, Thorndike does not consider the role of intelligence. Thorndike does not consider difference between animal and human learning process. Thorndike does not accept the role of mental processes such as comprehension, memory. Then last one, for every different kind of learning, teacher cannot give reward as well as punishment. These are some references which I have taken from the Google website and I have mentioned that one. Now students, now today we are at a home and due to corona or COVID-19, I want to give one message to you. Stay home and be safe. Take care yourself and your life. Follow rules of social distancing. Utilize your time for study as well as entertain purpose. With that keynote, I would like to stop here. Thank you very much for patiently listening to me. Thank you once again. Thank you.